Bhaskararaya started writing commentary on Lalitha Sahasranamam, and he referred quite a few books before he did this, and he named it as Saubhagya Bhaskaram. Not only he did commentary on Lalitha Sahasranamam, he wrote commentary on various other texts also. Anybody who is interested in Sri Vidya tradition and Mantra Shastra will be very much aware of Bhaskararaya's commentary on Lalitha Sahasranamam. He wanted to inaugurate this book. He wanted to publish this book in Varanasi. He left for Varanasi and he was about to publish that book. And he had a few people who had assembled there, and one person put a question to him. He asked Bhaskararaya to explain one sentence which appears in Lalitha Sahasranamam. It talks about 64 crore yoginis. Bhaskararaya says he is ready to give information about the 64 crore yoginis. He told them to bring paper and pen. He started giving not only the names but their descriptions also. One day they sat, 2 days they sat, 3 days they sat. The people who were there, they were not knowing how to go about with this writing work. And in the crowd, there was one saint. He was wondering how this is happening. Then he came to know that Devi herself was helping Bhaskararaya to give all the information which he was narrating in front of so many people. That was the caliber of Bhaskararaya. This is one incident which was mind-boggling. Second incident what I am going to talk about is, while he was writing the commentary, he came across some reference as to how Devi helps people to remove the poverty. Whichever person reads Lalitha Sahasranamam, they will grow rich. They will be out of poverty. This is what he was trying to give to the world. Immediately a thought crossed his mind. He had lots of debts to clear. He was thinking, I'm going to release the commentary, and it says that whoever worships, whoever reads Lalitha Sahasranamam will be out of poverty. But I am myself having so much of debts. Those who read the commentary, if they come to know my financial position, how it will be? This was a thought that was crossing his mind. Within a few days, his debts were cleared. Again here, there are some difference by way of information. Some say that the king got a dream and because of that his debts were cleared. In some other version, it is said that in the form of his wife, Devi came and cleared his debts. There are some difference with regard to the details, but that was the incident which I wanted to narrate in his life. Third incident was, he was living in a place called Thiruvidai Marudur. So, in the first place, he finished the commentary. Then he was sitting in that place and he was spreading the knowledge of Vedanta, and he was clearing the doubts of people. He was holding meetings with people. And one day, one saint was crossing that house where he was sitting. But Bhaskararaya never gave him the respect what a saint deserves. Normally, when the saint crosses anybody's house or when a saint comes to our place, it is customary that we give due respect to them. But Bhaskararaya was sitting in his place only. He was not giving any respect. Many days passed, and one day the question was put to Bhaskararaya as to why he was not giving respect to the saint. This was the reply he gave. He said, if I give respect, if I bow down, he will not be alive. He gave a demonstration also. He told the saint to keep his belongings separately, and he bowed them. He bowed in front of them, and within no time, the saint's kamandalam and one dandam, they say, they hold one stick. I should not say stick, it's called kamanda, it is called dandam. And all of them broke to pieces. He said that was the caliber he possessed, and if he had done that to the saint, that will be the same incident which should have happened to him. So he saved his life by not bowing in front of him. That was the reply Bhaskararaya gave. So these three incidents prove as to how he had acquired knowledge and how much caliber he had, and what was his connectivity to Devi or the goddess. So on this auspicious day, it gives me so much of pleasure to talk about a great individual who had written commentary on Lalitha Sahasranamam, and he attained Samadhi, and his Samadhi is in a place called Bhaskararayapuram, which is in between Kumbakonam and Mailadurai. Thank you for your patient hearing.